as something peculiar in specific microhabitat types, found also some species which are found as this sea slug for the 4th time in the history of marine research.
Et j'ai pris longuement tout mon temps pour faire tout le tour avec l'aide des pêcheurs de tous les petits villages que vous connaissez, je suppose. Et il n'y a aucune trace de ces 2 espèces actuellement, du moins pendant les 3 dernières années. Peut-être qu'avant il y en avait, mais maintenant elle n'y est plus du tout.
Different Symposia forests we can find in intertidal and subtidal zone. As we already heard, they present a structurally complex system in the sea. Over the past few decades, also the regression of those settlements have been noted in the northern Adriatic. During the 80s was the regression of those species, and during the mid of 90s was the recolonization of the same settlements.
Ecosystem diversity hitherto widely studied, of course, so that the complexity of diversity dimensions, of the taxonomic levels, of the scales, makes it impossible to assess the state of diversity using a single measure.
In particular, I will start documenting the loss of canopy forest and the underlying drivers. I will go on discussing and trying to identify conservation opportunities through improved management of local stressors. And finally, we will discuss some restoration prospects in areas where canopies have been lost.
Only slow recycling for the primary production, and which is completely different from most marine ecosystems, neither imports nor exports, or significant, at least significant.
In the last few years, we had a decent amount of new molecular data that came out, but the problem is that most molecular studies so far have focused on higher level systematics, so mostly at level of class, order, or family. Okay, not to be polemical, but I would say that in general, algal biologists in the Mediterranean area are not as numerous and as influent as in other parts of the world, so they don't get listened as in other parts of the world.